I came home without warning and heard my sister screaming behind a locked door. I found her curled up, shaking, her shirt torn. My stepdad stood there, calm. My mom said she slipped. So I picked up the phone and called 911. I came home without warning that night, and the moment I stepped inside, my world shattered. Nothing felt familiar, no one looked surprised to see me, and there certainly wasn't a seat saved for me. Then, a sound cut through the forced calm, a raw, guttural scream from my sister, trapped behind a locked door. What the police found wasn't just a bad night, it was years of silent secrets, of smiles masking a man who called himself our stepdad, but owned every breath we took. And the worst part? It wasn't just what he did to her, but who chose not to see it. How do you ever come back from that? Or maybe, the real question is, how do you survive in a family where the danger lives within your own walls, and the people you love most pretend it's not there? I hadn't planned on showing up that day. Honestly, I didn't even tell anyone I was coming. After months of silence, texts that went unread, and calls that just rang out, I figured showing up would say more than any ignored message ever could. Part of me just needed to see it with my own eyes, to see what, or who, I'd been replaced with. The Uber dropped me 2 blocks from the house. I asked the driver to turn off the music, I needed quiet. The air was cool, sharp with the first hint of autumn, and the trees lining our street were shedding their leaves like they, too, were trying to let something go. The porch light was on, which surprised me. Mom never left it on before dark. I stood on the curb for a minute, watching the windows flicker with movement, shadows, laughter. My backpack felt heavier than usual, not from its weight, but from the silence that seemed to press against the front door. I hesitated before reaching for my old key. I still had it, even though no one had ever told me to return it. I turned it slowly, and the click echoed louder than I expected. The scent hit me first, garlic bread, definitely something with cheese. Then voices, a low murmur of conversation, punctuated by laughter. Tom's voice was deep and throaty, like a man trying too hard to be charming. When I stepped in, no one turned. The dining table was full, for seats taken, my mom, her back to me, Tom, holding court at the head of the table, Isola, his oldest, and a man I didn't recognize, probably one of Tom's friends. Plates piled high, glasses clinking, jokes being passed around like dessert. No one looked up, no pause, not even when I dropped my bag at the threshold. Finally, Mom turned. "Jayla," she said, her voice not surprised, just confused, like I'd ruined something. "We didn't think you'd come today," she added, reaching for her water glass as if that would make it all normal. I scanned the table. For chairs, no fifth, not even a folded napkin. There was literally no seat for me. I stood there, one hand still on my backpack strap, feeling like some forgotten kid at school pickup. "It's fine," I muttered, my cheeks already burning. "I'll just grab something later."